Good morning.
Did you say, hey, everybody, good morning? What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Thursday edition of Morning Scone. Presented by Brock. Very good. Teaching them young. Gotta remember those sponsors. Gotta remember to throw in those sponsors. Yeah. Let's see. Hope y'all are having a good morning so far. Fire away if y'all got anything you want to get to. Man. Busy time of year, man. Got, what, bud? What's up?
Good morning.
Good morning. Stephen Miller, what's up? Jason Truax, Thomas Chapman, David Freeman, Brian Ashcraft, Cisco Noguera, what's up, man? Mike Sylvester, Cody Anderson, Dustin Johnson, Irfan Sayad. Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all are having a good morning so far. Hope y'all had a good night. AJ Holland, what's up? Carrie Montz, good morning. Bob Kubrick, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What, bud? What, bud?
Good morning.
What's up? Good morning indeed. Cisco, what are your latest thoughts on the AD trade? I will be very, very interested. Oh, thank you, David. David shared it. Sharing is caring. Appreciate that, David. I'm going to do the very same. You reminded me to do it. Thank you. The Amazing Alphabet Race. You want Amazing Alphabet Race? Okay, I'll show you Amazing Alphabet Race. But I'm going to tell you this much, kiddo. We ain't going to do this 100 times this morning. Not going to be up and down getting my calisthenics this morning. Let's see. So, Cisco asked latest on the AD trade. I'm super interested to see what Boston does. So, I have two ways to think of this. So, you have Rich Paul yesterday come out and tell Boston point blank he's not re-signing with you. Like, he will be a free agent in 2020. So, it's essentially a warning shot, right? It's, hey, you can give up all these assets. He'll play for you for a year, and he'll do it for a year, but he's not re-signing with you. So he's trying to scare Boston off, from doing a deal. But the reality is, if you're Boston, what other options do you have? Like, I mean, Kyrie might have tried to bounce to New York to play with Durant. Well, is Durant going to have offers now because of the injury? And even if someone signs Durant and says, okay, we'll just punt on a year. Let's say the Knicks say, okay, we'll sign Durant. Does Kyrie say, okay, I'm willing to go there and just punt on next year in hopes that in 2021, Robert. Durant is back to normal and himself again? I don't know, man. Hey, listen, after Amazing Alphabet Race, then Robert. Okay? Wow. Okay, after Amazing Alphabet Race, then Robert. Hey, and then you're going to go to Abilities later and see Michael and Catherine. Okay. Whoops. Oh, man. Now y'all staring at my ceiling now. Anyway, so that's one way of looking at it. Like, maybe Boston looks at it and says, we have to make a play for AD because I don't think we're going to have another choice. Flip side of it is, we've also heard David Griffin now talking about, multi-team deals because one team doesn't have enough assets to make the AD trade. Well, the singular team that does is Boston. So why are you now listening to multi-trade offers if Boston's out there with a viable offer? Anyway. Mike Sylvester, Matt, do you think Bridgewater's the answer after Drew? I say no.
Robert.
After Amazing Alphabet Race, then Robert, okay? Wow.
They go from
Okay. So here's the thing, Mike. I can't say definitively no that Bridgewater isn't the answer after Breeze, but I don't know definitively if he is. So that's a very cop-out answer. But I'll put it to you this way. I'm not opposed if Teddy's the guy. If Teddy ends up being the guy after Drew, there's something they like with him, liked enough to sign him. I think he's a good locker room guy. I think, the style of offense he ran at Louisville, I think it would suit him well. I think he certainly can be a very viable NFL quarterback. So I don't worry about those types of things. I think Bridgewater could be very good. And if you look at Week 17 last year when he started for Breeze and use that as your gauge, that's just erroneous because, man, the Saints rested everybody. He was basically playing with a preseason lineup. So I'm not reading anything into that. But my point is, how does Drew exit? Because if Drew exits in a bad season and the Saints end up at the top of round one, if you have a similar situation we have with the Colts, Peyton Manning hurts his neck, you get you go 3-13, you get the first overall pick, you draft Andrew Luck. Okay, well, now you've answered your question. Your future is the guy at the top of the draft that you took. I still think that they're going to invest a high draft pick in a quarterback. How they get there depends on how Drew Brees exits. And when. Brian Wynn, good morning. Cody Anderson, Troy Shatner, Jay Amberg, Charlie Cavell, Joey Painich. What's up, y'all? Danny Brabham, good morning. Oh, I'm like out of breath. It's weird. I haven't done anything this morning. I'm like out of breath. Anyway, so sorry if I'm huffing and puffing here. Weird. Dawn, good morning. Kelly Presley, good morning. Brian Myers, Ben Clark, what's up, man? Keith Rosenbach, Tom Guidro, Scott Bork, what's up? Charlie Cavell, rooting for any non-SEC school to win the CWS. I'm with you, Charlie. I've never subscribed to the whole you've got to root for your team or for your league because it helps the league. I think at this point it's pretty well established, what the SEC is, the strength of the conference. You got 4 teams in the College World Series. And the flip side of it is, man, I don't need Vanderbilt winning another championship. I certainly don't need Mississippi State or Auburn in your division winning a championship. So, yeah, no, man, I'm good. I'm good with you don't need Arkansas winning a national championship. I'm good with somebody else winning it for sure. But I think Vanderbilt's going to win it. You got Michigan, Texas Tech in one game. You got the Arkansas, Florida State. I think Arkansas is going to dust Florida State. You got Auburn and Mississippi State, which is interesting. But I like Mississippi State there. Amazing alphabet race, mommy's phone. And Vanderbilt gets Louisville. Is that right? Yeah, Vanderbilt gets Louisville, which I think is probably the best game of the opening round. Is Vandy and Louisville. Hey, bud, you did so good.
What?
What? Okay. So I'm with you, Charlie. I'm with you cheering for anybody but, man. Anybody but the SEC schools. Josh Long Roberts back. He is. He asked for Wheel of Fortune the other day, and I put that on, and he started doing his cheer all over the place. So he was excited about Robert the other day. Cole Pierce, hey, Dad, good morning. Dave Schultz, what's up, man? Lenny Moss, good morning. Mikkel Traylor, good morning. Alexander Diaz, good morning. Todd Landry, Kirk Taylor, Andy Cohn. Good morning. Kirk Taylor on AFR. Y'all too hard on that intern, poor guy. No, Kirk. So so we have an intern, and it's like totally a bit. What? Chicken. I love you. And yesterday when we did Ask Nick and we let people ask questions, that was the huddle being jerks, but that's just what they do. But some of that stuff was rude, man. Love you.
Emma.
Let's see. Ryan Jackson, Gary Troutman, Scott Bork. It's been 6 months and I still haven't seen that whiskey cabinet. You haven't seen the whiskey cabinet? I show it all the time. I feel like I show it all the time anyway. Okay, well, let's go look at it. All right. I'll walk you around here. I'll unplug the mic so I can move it. So I've just got some randoms. I shouldn't call them randoms. These are really good. I just don't have space for them. Thomas Handy, a Kentucky Owl 11-year rye is awesome. High West Rendezvous rye is really good. Old Forester 1920. That's an Old Elk barrel pick from Calandros. McKenna 10 is awesome. These are some other barrel picks from Calandros that I've got as well. But here's the cabinet, man. There's my Whistle Pig Boss Hog right there. 4th edition. Here you go, man. There's my cabinet in there. Got a few bottles. Got some good stuff. Some more barrel picks. Some Weller Special Reserve, Eagle Rare. We got that's my Willet Rye back there, which is really good. That's all Blanton's in the back. I don't know if you can see the little horse, but I got 5 bottles of Blanton's back there. Got some Angel's Envy Rye. Got the Old Elk Rye. 4 as a single barrel. This is the top shelf stuff. All my Whistle Pigs are back there. Some Weller, another Blanton's. Elmer T. Lee's awesome. There's some Orphan barrels over there. Midwinter Night's Dram is awesome. Weller 12 right there with the black label. Weller Special Reserve right there. Weller Antique with the red cap. Another Weller 12 back there. So there you go, man. And then I got others over here. I told you it's kind of absurd, but anyway, got some over here. These are all Rhetorics right here. That's 22, 23, 24, and 25. Blade and Bow. We've got the Little Book. It's Booker's Little Book. Haven't opened that one yet. Got some other stuff back there. And then other stuff over here. So there you go, Scott. You've seen my liquor cabinet. It's all my whiskey cabinet. It's a hobby. What can I say? I love it. Don't hunt, don't fish. Well, hi, are you the host? Are you the new host of Morning Scone? Here you go.
5, 4, 3,
Okay. We're back. Hey, what can I say, man? Don't hunt, don't fish, don't, I love to travel, don't get to do it as much as I'd like. I like to try different whiskeys. So, a lot of people give them to me. Some of them I buy. I've amassed a pretty good collection over the years. So, are you blocking people? Don't you do that? Yep. Ooh, Dad, he had you in the crosshairs.
Hey,
I say you were about to block Papa.
Hey, Daddy, I got Walgreens.
Okay, go to Walgreens. Ooh, Papa, he had you in the crosshairs, man. Your little buddy was about to block you. Banhammer, man. He had you right in the crosshairs, bro. Let's see. Josh Long, you're old, Matt. That's the problem. What was the I'm old part? You're old. That's the problem. I don't know what that's about, Josh, but I'm not doubting that at all. Stephen Miller, did I miss the Ride podcast? No, so here's what happened, man. So Tuesday, I had a meeting. I was in meetings like all morning Tuesday, so we had to push it to Wednesday, Well, Wednesday the studio was unavailable because they were installing air conditioning in the studio, so we weren't able to do yesterday either. So, and today I have meetings. I can't do it. So it's I kind of build my week around certain things that are scheduled, and so Ride Podcast is scheduled for Tuesdays at noon, and whenever that doesn't happen, sometimes it's hard to fit in. So. No Ride Podcast this week, so we didn't get Terrier's thoughts on baseball season ending, so we'll do that tomorrow on Ride Radio. Hey! You blowing kisses?
Catherine.
Catherine videos?
Catherine.
Got him.
Catherine.
Catherine videos. You can see Catherine videos. What do you think about that? Huh?
Why?
Hey, are we presented by Brock?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's good to see you, Drew. Thanks for coming to hang out for a minute. Peace and love. Let's see. Stephen Miller, did you see Peter Burns' tweet? More teams in the CWS this year than the Big Ten had in the last 18 years. Peter is an ace Big Ten troll. I love the guy. Like, Peter's a friend. Think the world of him, professionally and personally. Great dude. But he lives to troll the Big Ten. He lives to troll on Twitter. It's actually one of the funniest things. Now, that's an amazing stat. But it also goes to show you the investment or lack thereof in baseball. In the Midwest, and in part, I kind of get it, right? Because in February and March and parts of April, they're still thawing out. I think it's hard to recruit kids to go play baseball there. There isn't the investment in facilities or coaches or just the sport in general in the Midwest. It's not to say there aren't outliers. And sort of the odd part of it is that's where the College World Series is. But anyway. But that is an incredible statistic. But I don't think it's surprising that the Southeast and then the West is where you've typically found the powers in college baseball. Be it, if you just look throughout history, you have the SEC schools, and then you've got USC, Arizona State, UCLA, Fullerton, Long Beach State. It makes sense. The weather's nicer to play baseball all year round. But yeah. Go SEC. Except I don't want the SEC to win the national championship. I want somebody else to win it. Dana Abear, good morning. Malcolm Ogeron, good morning. Lowell Cormier, good morning. Scott Bork, I haven't tuned in a while, and you probably already discussed this, but do we see the Les Miles effect with Maneri? Look, I think you'd have to define the Les Miles effect. And I think everybody's run comes to an end. Even the best coaches ever come to an end. And seldom do they ever leave when they're on top. It's more rare that you have, Skip Bertman, who wins a national title, coaches one more year and then bounces to be AD. Ray Tanner at South Carolina. They're the outliers. What's more likely is guys stick around too long. Their success wanes. Either they don't recruit as much, the game evolves, and they don't keep up. This is what happened with Bobby Bowden. Joe Paterno to a degree as well. And they don't evolve. And I think that's what happened with Les. Offensively, he didn't evolve. And they stopped getting, I think, great recruits on the interior line of scrimmage, which is where they had dominated for so many years. The thing with Paul is I want to look at context. Like, people try to compare it to Smoke. And some say, well, look, Smoke had success. He went to the College World Series twice. Then, even in 2005, they hosted a regional. And then in 2006, they missed postseason play. But what you got to keep in mind is, man, Smoke inherited a loaded roster. And in 2002, they went to a super regional and didn't get a runner past second base against Rice, which is a good team. They went to Omaha in 2003 and 2004 and were 2 and out both times. 2005, they lost a home regional, which was completely unacceptable at that time. And then in 2006, they missed postseason play altogether. So you could see it. and Smoke just wasn't recruiting, man. Like it was well known. I mean, he wasn't bringing in talent anymore. It's part of the reason why the team Maneri inherited in '07 this postseason plays well. They didn't have any players. So, and I don't mean to say like you didn't have any players, but you weren't recruiting at a championship level anymore. Maneri's still recruiting at a championship level. You know, I would have been fascinated to see. I mean, they were preseason number one. Like I would have been fascinated to see what this season would have looked like had they managed to stay healthy on the mound. There's no doubt in the first half of the season they did not produce offensively the way many, including me, thought they would. But I also think, you know, you were forced into some really sticky situations on the mound because of arm injuries. So, you know, I look at next year, and I think next year will be very telling to answer your question, Scott. If you come out with Henry, Marceau, Hill, Walker, I mean, you have every bit as good a rotation as anybody in the country. That's not hyperbole. Like, you could put that rotation against anybody in the country. And if you can't win with that, then you got a problem. Excuse me. Hal Jubin, what's up? James Reed, a Trista Brazan, good morning. Jeff Brenner, what's up, man? Let's see. Trista Brazan, dang, Matt, if I had that, I'm not going to show restraint. Life is crazy. He's talking about my whiskey. Oh, the Bourbon Society of Baton Rouge watching. Matt with the Blanton's brag. We support this. You know, the thing is, and look, I've got 6 bottles of Blanton's in my cabinet, okay? And there's people that have way more than that. But I've talked about this before. I don't love Blanton's. It's just one of those novelties where they got a cool shape of the bottle, they got the collector's item with the toppers with the letters on it, and the juice is pretty good. So, and the price is good. It's just like I think Blanton's, the next Blanton's is that Henry McKenna 10. I think that's the thing that in 10 years from now is going to be the thing that people catch on to, realize it's so good, it's super affordable, and then it's just impossible to get. Part 2, okay. Okay. See, 2 of those Blantons are barrel picks. Shout out to Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. And all of you who mentioned to me before that you've gone or are going to Brock, I think AJ mentioned he was over there seeing Faraci, Dr. Faraci, so appreciate that. Let's see. Trista, do you play the guitar? We may have to break that out in a couple weeks. I do, Trista. Well, I did. I used to play every day. It was an awesome hobby. I love doing it. And life kind of happens, you know. It's tough to find time to practice. So, but yeah, I'll pick it up every now and again and still strum it. So, but yeah, I love to play. I don't get to play as much as I'd like to. Joe Juba, what's up, my dude? Happy anniversary, man. I saw your post yesterday. Ronnie Duga, what's up, man?
Dance.
You want a dance show? Hey, listen. You said you wanted part 2.
Part 2.
Okay. Drew's in there watching Classical Baby and fired up to be doing so. Let's see. Tim Witten. Block party. Blockmaster Drew. Jordan Grace. Oh, he's referencing your old when you're out of breath. Nah, man. That was just weird. Like, you know, like if you go to altitude and you just have, that's what I feel like right now. Like I can't catch my breath. Like when you're in altitude, that's what it feels like right now. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, Leroy Blanchard, Matt Boyles, good morning. Trivia Carter, what's up, dude? Kirk, it's cold up here. It's 59 this morning. Midwest is not college. Kirk's up there in Omaha, by the way. Hi. Palma. You want part 1. You just said you wanted part 2. You gotta make up your mind, kid. I'm getting my squats in this morning, bro. There's part one. Don't you come asking me again. Like he's going to heed that warning. Hey, don't you come asking me again. We'll be here in 10 seconds. Dash. Waboot. Derek Langlois, Tim Witten. Why don't you want an SC school winning the championship? Easy, Tim. It's a recruiting tool. Why in the world would I want Why would I want Dave Van Horn to be able to go out and recruit players and say, come here and win a ring? Why would I want Lamonis at Mississippi State to be able to go recruit players and say, hey, come win a ring? I mean, at least Maneri's won one. Nobody else in the division, no other current coach in the division's done that. So, I mean, I know O'Sullivan and Corbin have, but in your division, no other has. So, yeah, let me hang that over other teams' heads. Why do you think I don't want Nick Saban winning championships at Alabama? It's not because I hate Alabama. It's because I don't want him to have more recruiting tools every stinking year. I need that thing to wane, to deteriorate. So I'm not interested in having schools in your division be able to flash rings when they go recruit kids. It's hard enough to win as it is. Joe Ed Kettner, Edward Cooper, Michael Castello, good morning. Tim Witten, winning keeps the talent in the SEC. We continue to dominate as the conference. Tim, that's not going to change, brother. Like, the SEC is light years ahead of the rest of college baseball when you talk about resources, fan interest, facilities, recruiting budget, everything. And that's not going to change, man. Not anytime soon, anyway. So you're really competing with your own conference. Like, there's other schools that have made the investment in baseball that have done well. Look at the College World Series. Louisville's got a really good program right now. Texas Tech has a nice program. North Carolina's had success, obviously. You know, Oregon State, it's interesting because you wonder what they will continue to be without Pat Casey. You know, step back this year, lost their home regional. Part two. But, man, like, nobody's going to just assume that, like, if Louisville wins the national championship, there's, like, the SEC isn't good anymore. Part two. You better make up your mind, kiddo. Part two. No, you said part two. I'm going there to change it to it's the Lullaby Show, part one and part two. And he's like, I'm in there to change it to part one. It's like, part two. No. Jordan Grace, Miles Effect, complacency, stale program, lowering standards, hard-headed with coaching choices and philosophies. So, I don't think there's complacency in baseball. I don't think the program's stale at all. You run a super regional this year at home, and I don't think standards have been lowered, judging by the fact that everyone's really ticked about this. Hard-heading with coaching choices and philosophies. I don't think it's the same as in football where you're talking about an offensive philosophy. There are things in baseball that are eternal. Part one. Like it's still, hit the ball, field the ball, throw the ball, pitch the ball. You know what I mean? Part one. It's on. Go watch it. Okay, part one. What? Use your words.
Part one.
I want part one. Okay, thank you for asking. But this is part one. That's what you're trying to get into. This is part one. Oh, never mind. It wasn't. It was part two. My bad. Okay. Smoke's problem. He wore a jacket even if it was 90 degrees. He did do that. But, Maneri, a lot of times Maneri doesn't even wear his jersey. Maneri wears the purple, batting warm-up, pullover. Maneri doesn't even wear his jersey under there, which you're supposed to, but I don't think he does a lot of games. Stephen Miller, I can't get on board with getting my hopes up that all four pitchers will be 100% healthy and ready to go in February. Why not? If any of them had a structural issue, then I had to come back from an injury, then I could be on board with that. But, okay, so Henry, we now know what his issue was. Marceau was fine at the end of the year. Walker's just getting stronger. The one I'd say is Hill, where there's some ambiguity there. But the other three, I think,
Elmo.
really confident. Elmo.
Elmo.
Which Elmo do you want, Bubba?
Elmo.
Do you want Nibble?
Elmo.
Okay, we can watch Nibble. You're killing me with this up-down stuff, man.
Elmo.
You gotta make up your mind. You gotta make up your mind, bud. And I'll show you Nibble. Are you on Nibble? Sure you on Nibble? No, you just said Elmo. Okay. You said Nibble. We're not gonna do this. Okay. Here's Nibble. What? What? Now come see. You just came in here and said Elmo Nibble, and now you're saying poetry show again. Which do you want? Hey, which do you want? Use your words. It's okay. Use your words, baby. Listen to me. Listen to me. Use your words. It's okay. Listen. Use your words. Tell me what you want, okay? Say, I want. Say, I want poetry show.
I love poetry show.
What want? Want poetry show. Thank you. Okay. Classical baby. Alright, let's find poetry show for you, crazy. There's poetry show, crazy. Now watch the show for 10 seconds and come tell me you want something else. Michael Costello, the old elk from Calandro's Barrel, is really good. It's amazing. I got 2 bottles of it. It's awesome. It's out, so don't go there thinking you're gonna get it. They sold out in a minute, but yes, it's fantastic. So is the Knob Creek, which also sold out in like a minute. I got one over there that I haven't opened yet. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Do a video with it. Stephen Miller, 2019 LSU baseball season summed up in 2 words. What if? But I'll be back in the fall to watch Purple and Gold World Series with high hopes again. There you go. I will not be watching the Purple and Gold World Series. I don't have the luxury of watching baseball in the fall. There's an avalanche of football in your head. Let's see. Did Les catch grief over wearing a jacket on the sidelines in September? It's true. Sometimes. But you know what I was told? So 2 things with that. One, why Les wore the jacket. One, he wanted his players. So little known, maybe this is well known, maybe not, but Nike regulations have for the coach's attire and the player's attire, the jersey have to be alternate. So if LSU is wearing a purple jersey, the coach is supposed to wear white. If the team is wearing the white jersey, coach is supposed to wear purple. So, and you see that with us. So like at Bama, when Bama's wearing white, Nick's wearing red. When Bama's wearing red, Nick's wearing white. So pay attention to that. That's like the thing. So, but Les always wore the purple pullover and the white hat because he wanted his team. 2 things. He said he wanted his team to be able to see him on the sideline. He never wanted them to wonder where he was, like to be iconic. So he wore the long sleeve purple jacket and the white hat, so everyone knew so they could see him. That's 1. 2. I was told early on that Les, when he had to wear purple, was self-conscious about having the sweat stains on the shirt, like in hot games. So he didn't want to have like sweat stains all over him on the sideline, so he wore the jacket. Believe what you want. Go to Fresh Market. You look like a nun. What? Let's see. Let's do a couple more. Sam Nacello, what's up? Gregory Orcus. Good people don't cheer for the SEC. Cheer for LSU. Nobody else. Bingo. Thank you, Gregory.
Yes, Mom. Yep, mommy, but yep, mommy.
Lips on mommy's phone. Love you.
Emma.
Love you. Stephen Miller's pulling from Michigan. Michigan. I don't care if Michigan wins it. It's like I didn't care if Coastal won it. What has Coastal Carolina winning a national championship done to negatively impact LSU? Well, I mean, they stink again. So whatever. If Arkansas wins a national championship, now Van Horn's been to the championship series back-to-back years. Really a pop foul from winning it a year ago. What if they win it this year? So, I mean, all of a sudden they got some serious mo, you know what I mean? Michael Costello go Texas Tech. Fine, I'm fine if Red Raiders win it. Rocco, what's up? St. Louis Blues. Did that dude let the money ride when he picked? He did. He let it ride. He said he had no intention of selling the ticket. Elmo Duck. So there was a guy who made a $400 bet at 250 to 1 on the Blues to win the Stanley Cup, and he had a Elmo Duck. He had a $30,000. Hey! I'm gonna finish Dad's show, and then Elmo Ducks, okay?
And Gone Albert.
And Albertsons, okay. Yeah, so anyway, he let his ticket ride. At Prop Swap, he had like a $30,000 offer for the ticket. He did not hedge. He let it ride, which is a stupid thing to do, by the way. But it worked out for him, so congrats to him, but still a stupid thing to do. Alvino, do you like the transfer portal? Should there be a better deadline for athletes to leave? I don't mind the transfer portal at all. I'm good with athletes getting to do what's best for them. Let's see. Kirk Taylor, your guest on AFR talking college football. I haven't heard someone talk that high about LSU outside of Baton Rouge in a long time. He said we're going to beat Bama. That was Joe Lisi from Go for the Two. His college football preview's out, so I had him on yesterday. The funny thing is, he's like, I picked Bama in my magazine, but if you give me LSU in points, I'm taking it. So you got to pick that, yeah. Hey, Nan, good morning. Trell Hatch, good morning. In the Anthony Davis saga, do you add a third team to try to get Bradley Beal and pair him with Drew Holiday? I think it'd be a steal for the Pelicans. If you can get Bradley Beal, absolutely, man. If you ask me, would I rather Beal or Tatum? Probably take Tatum. But if you have but look, they've made it known they want an all-star, they want a potential future all-star, and they want at least 2 first-round picks. And if the all-star you nab is either Tatum or Beal, and now all of a sudden you're talking Zion, Tatum, Beal, one of the two, Elmo Ducks, and Drew, it's a hell of a core, man. Hell of a core to build around. I love you. 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 I love you.
Daddy is going Walgreens.
Okay. Hey, Walgreens. Carly Cat went to the Rougarou game last night. Bianca hit a bomb. There you go. All right.
Walgreens. Okay.
Okay. All right, y'all. We are done.
Okay.
Done. Donezo. Shout out to Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. Please like their page and hit the share on this post if you've not done so yet. It's how we grow it. Sharing is caring. Nobody's going to unfriend you or unfollow you because you hit the share button on Morning Scone. And if you don't hit the share button, it would make Drew so sad. Right, Drew? Elmo Ducks. That's his word for I'm really sad.
Elmo Duck.
Because sad he is.
My dog.
Because sad he is.
I go for
I mean,
I go for market.
you making my kid sad?
I go for market.
And go to Fresh Market? Okay. I mean, all right, Drew. Okay, Drew. We can tell Dad show bye. We can tell Dad show bye. See, look how sad he is. Look how sad he is now. Because you haven't hit the share button.
Saturday, I go to gymnastics.
Saturday, you will go to gymnastics. Very good.
Go fun monkey.
He's Look, he's masking it right now. All right, let's go tell Drew bye. Hey, Drew. Tell Dad Show bye. Drew. Say bye, Dad Show. Say bye, Dad Show. Drew, tell him bye. Drew, say bye, Dad Show. You stinker. Are you kissing the wall?
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Oh, you blew him a kiss. Very good. All right, we'll see y'all later. Bye.